British royal family. For centuries, they've been at the heart of national identity, representing history, culture, and continuity. But one question lingers on the minds of many. Why do we, as taxpayers, continue to support them financially?
It's also triggered by the Republic, which is a anti-monarchist movement. You say, oh no, 87 million.
Drain more than $900 million.
And it's absolute rubbish.
I can very much assure you, nobody cares that you don't care.
While some argue it's an outdated expense, today's video will challenge that narrative. We'll explore why paying the royal family isn't the real issue, and why their financial contribution to the nation goes far beyond taxpayer funding. So when it comes down to the British royal family, many people who aren't royal fans seem to think that the British royal family take the majority of their taxes and then they have no money, and then, you know, the British royal family use it on themselves to spend on posh clothing and stuff like that. That is a misconception that people have about the British royal family, especially if they're not educated in the royal family, don't know how the royal family works, or especially if they are not royal fans and they just want to spread hate about the royal family without actually knowing their history. And this is common between people that hate the British royal family, don't like the British royal family, or people that just generally don't understand how the British royal family works, and I see it everywhere. Now, if you're a royal fan or someone that's educated in the British royal family or know basically how the royal family is funded, you will know that the British royal family are funded via £1.35 per year of our taxes, which means that majority of the money that the royal family make for this country goes into the economy. So to Britain, the royal family is extremely profitable. They actually make absolutely hundreds of millions of pounds for the UK economy. They only take, at the moment, they take 25% of it because the British royal family at the moment are helping to fund the refurbishment of, I think it's a resurfacing actually, of Buckingham Palace. When the resurfacing of Buckingham Palace, which is a state building which would have to be done if we had a royal family or not, is completed, the British royal family will then, in 2 years' time, get 12% of the Crown Estate. Now, if you don't know what the Crown Estate is, I'm going to go around it again. So the Crown Estate makes money from the royals using the land, doing stuff in the land, and just basically around anything to do with the crown. Anything that's owned by the Crown Estate will get money into the Crown Estate. The King surrenders all that money to the government or the Treasury. The government will give the royal family a 12% grant. At the moment it is 25% grant because the royal family are resurfacing Buckingham Palace. Now that's what 25% that they've got at the moment. Majority, the rest of it, like 75 odd percent, goes to the economy. So that's hundreds of millions of pounds from the Crown Estate that's going into the Treasury, goes into the country. Only 25% of it comes out for the monarchy's use to fund their official duties for that year. So that means that 75% of it at the moment is being chucked back into the economy to help fund schools, healthcare, whatever. In 2 years' time, the sovereign's grant will be 12%, which means that because the Crown Estate funds have gone up, this means that the royal family will get a lesser percentage but more money because the Crown Estate funds have gone up. And yes, they have not gone up because you're right, are paying more tax or whatever, and simply because the king has installed like loads and loads of wind farms on his land, meaning that Crown Estate funds have literally skyrocketed. Now again, you guessed that right, 12% of that money will go to the sovereign's grant for the king and his family to use to, again, fund official duties. And then the rest of it, which will be between 75 and 80%, will go to the Treasury for them to, guess what? It will go into the economy. That means that we are getting hundreds of millions of pounds from the royal family into our economy to spend on the public, you know, us, you know. I saw a comment on X and it really annoyed me. So someone was like, would everybody like be paying loads of money for the monarchy to live, you know, to live their lives full of richness and, you know, pomp and pageantry? And I was like, how stupid is this comment? Literally every citizen, which will be including children eventually when children grow up and have taxes of their own, will be paying a lot of money into councils, paying a lot of money tax into the government, and all of that tax, majority of it goes to public service like the NHS, the police, the fire brigades and stuff like that. Literally this much of it, literally this much, like that's literally like 1% of it goes to the monarchy, which means that it's basically nothing to worry about because we're worrying, these people are moaning that they have to pay loads of money, but they want to get rid of the thing in the pie chart, if you look at it like that. They want to get rid of the stuff in the tax pie chart that literally is like 0.55% of their tax. But actually, if you take out the other stuff in the pie chart, we won't have an NHS, and that is a disgrace because lots of people need the NHS. And the NHS are amazing. Everyone that works in the NHS is amazing people. They work tirelessly for this country to help the people, your community and in the country. And also the NHS is literally an irreplaceable thing, and we should all be respecting everybody in the NHS because they're just so hardworking. The monarchy is literally nothing to start moaning about because that literally is an insignificant amount of money. It's £1.75 per year. That is basically nothing on a pie chart, with other things that cost us like £20 a month and £50 a month and £600 a month. We shouldn't be worrying about the 0.5%. We should forget about that because the monarchy actually serves us for very little money, and we're moaning about, and some people are moaning about that, which I'm like, why are we moaning about something that is like this much when we should be not moaning about any of it, because that's just the way it works in this country. We pay tax for education and NHS, and we should respect that, and the education sector works really hard, and the NHS works really, really hard, and all sectors work really hard. Police, fire brigades, ambulance services, they all work really hard, and without us paying tax, that's going to be a problem because we have to fund the public service that helps our communities. Yes, that's why the British royal family and us paying the British royal family is not a big problem. So yes, we hope you enjoyed that video. Smash the like button, also press subscribe. We hope this video helps those that still don't really understand the British royal family. And again, if you don't really understand it, I believe you shouldn't really be tweeting it online. Because you're spreading more misinformation. Again, sorry to those people that had to hear me explain how the royal family is funded, but also we hope you enjoyed us discovering why the royal families, why us paying the royal family is really not a problem. So yeah, we hope you enjoyed that video, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are, and we hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching everyone, bye!